Hi, and welcome to Stitching with Cindy Botts. Today's project to show you is a two-sided zipper pouch. So this one has a nice big pocket on this side, and this is using one of my orphan blocks, and a nice big pocket on this side. So there's two zippers and two orphan blocks, plus this vinyl. I like the clear vinyl. I'm just getting started using that. This project pouch is about 15.5 inches by 15.5 inches, and I did put a little tab, a little loop on it so that I could hook it up and hang it so I don't have to fold it so it doesn't get the vinyl creased. So let's talk about how I did this. This has a binding on it to hide those raw edges, and I'll talk about that more in a minute. So I have a number of orphan blocks, and they're pretty good size. Some are small, but most of them are pretty good size. And I have some uncompleted projects and some scrappy material that I was making. I guess that's how you say that. And I want to use some of this stuff in a nice project. So let's use this orphan block. Now, this is the orphan block. And what I did for this one is I just took 2.5 inches of a blue and bordered 3 sides. Okay, so I took 3 sides, and I did that on 2 blocks. Then I took the 2.5-inch strip, sewed it in half, folded it and pressed it in half, excuse me, and then I put a zipper on it on both sides, just like you normally would put a zipper on a tote. And then I added that unit to my block. So here it is here. You can see there's a 2.5-inch strip here and a 2.5-inch strip. Now, I chose to do the zipper first. I'm sorry, I put it out of order. Do the zipper side first so that it's smaller. Now, if you wanted the zipper to go all the way across, then you would want to do the 3 sides first. But to get this zipper centered like this, just over the orphan block, do that step first. So just take your 2.5-inch strip, fold it in half, and use that, sew it on the zipper like you would normally for any tote bag, and put that on first. Make sure when you sew this part that your zipper pulls in the middle. For those of you that have not seen a lot of my videos, I tend to buy the extra long zippers so that I can use them in multiple projects. Now, I used binding that was 2.5 inches wide, then folded in half and did a traditional binding. Okay, so put your borders on. Put your borders on your orphan block, and then you're going to do the same thing with your vinyl, except this time the zipper's already done. So all you're going to do, and you can't really see that vinyl, is put the 4 sides on. Okay, put your 4 sides of border on. And then what I did before I attached the vinyl was I took my 2 orphan blocks, wrong sides together, and just did some stitching in the middle. Could do a stitching along the border side just to hold that center in, give it a little bit more stability. Then I went ahead and put the vinyl piece with its borders on it and just sewed the 2 together and sewed off 4 sides. Because the zipper is not a problem, you don't have to turn anything right sides together. And then I turned it over and did it for the block that was on the back. Okay, so that is how I made this. Before I put the border on one of the vinyl pieces. I did add a little loop. That's just a 2.5 inch piece that's been folded to the center, pressed, opened, folded to that fold mark, sewn with a top stitch and put on. And then I just bound this like I would any other little quilt project. So happy stitching. I hope you make this project. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video, if you plan on making one. Would love to see pictures of your projects. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends. Now you have a great day. Happy quilting. Bye now.